In a historic gathering, former President Donald Trump and former First Lady Melania Trump were among the many world leaders who attended the funeral of Pope Francis on Saturday in St. Peter's Square, Rome. An estimated crowd of over 250,000 mourners filled the square, including French President Emmanuel Macron, UK Prime Minister Keir Starmer, Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky, and Prince William. Though many dignitaries honored tradition by wearing black suits, President Trump stood out in a distinguished blue suit, a subtle nod to his individuality. The tradition of mourning in black dates back to the Roman Empire, when a dark garment called a toga pulla symbolized the absence of light and life. Pallbearers, dressed in classic black mourning suits with tails, carried Pope Francis's zinc-lined cypress coffin with solemn reverence. Inside the basilica, Pope Francis lay in a red chasuble and a gold-accented papal mitre. His burial at the Basilica of Santa Maria Maggiore marks the first time since 1903 that a pope has been laid to rest outside of the Vatican. Before the funeral mass, President Trump held a quiet meeting with President Zelensky inside St. Peter's Basilica. Joined briefly by President Macron and Prime Minister Starmer, a rare photograph of the four leaders deep in conversation has since captured the world's attention. Notably, President Zelensky set aside his wartime military attire for the day, appearing in a dignified black jacket and trousers, a powerful visual tribute to the solemnity of the occasion. First Lady Melania Trump honored the tradition of mourning with elegance. She wore an all-black ensemble by Italian fashion house Dolce Gabbana, a double-breasted coat of lightweight wool, complemented by a silk georgette mantilla edged in chantilly lace and matching lace gloves. Her refined appearance mirrored that of former First Lady Jill Biden, who also wore black and a traditional mantilla, standing in quiet solidarity. Pope Francis's funeral coincided with Melania Trump's 55th birthday, lending an even deeper emotional weight to her presence. Raised in Slovenia, a country where 74% of the population is Catholic, the day held profound significance for her. Throughout her public life, Melania has favored Dolce & Gabbana for her most important appearances, from her 2017 meeting with Pope Francis to her official White House portraits. And once again today, a tribute to the deep religious roots of Italian culture. As the world paused to mourn the passing of the 266th Pope, attention also turned to the enduring traditions of faith, respect, and international unity displayed so gracefully in St. Peter's Square. For more updates and the latest news from around the world, subscribe to our channel